how would you feel about Brady in Dallas?
I'd love it. It'd be hilarious. Because Tom Brady don't have it anymore, and the Dallas Cowboys would get Tom Brady. It would be the biggest convergence of media storm.
Ridiculous.
And all the high expectations, and then they weren't going to win. Maybe they'd make the playoffs. Maybe I still like probably the Eagles, and then the Cowboys, even if they did make the playoffs, wouldn't go anywhere. Tom Brady's over the hill. And by the way, he's not going to go to Dallas. Where Tom Brady is heading, and I brought this up in the first half of the season, I said the best experiment would be if Tom Brady went to the Chargers and Phillip Rivers went to the Patriots. Let's see if it was Belichick or Brady. I don't think Phillip Rivers is heading to the Patriots. I think Tom Brady winds up on the Chargers. You hear everybody in the media who would know something say they don't think he's going to be back with the Patriots. That's not for no reason. And the Chargers have weapons everywhere. They're in L.A. He's from California. I think he'll be on the Los Angeles Chargers next year.
Do you have any other information pointing to that?
That's all I'll say. I think he'll be on the Chargers next year.
Well, I won't,
and so I don't think he's going to the Dallas Cowboys.
I won't summarily dismiss what you're saying because, you know, you hear that. I don't believe it will happen, but I certainly think that, you know, your info comes from a good place. My belief is this. I don't think Tom Brady going to play for the Chargers because nobody comes to watch the Chargers. The Chargers play 16 road games a year. And I don't believe that L.A. and Max would know this better than me, although I am adapting to the Southern California lifestyle. The point is that when you look at Southern California, there's an awful lot to do other than come and watch a 42-year-old quarterback beyond his prime. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that he's going to end up there. That's just my personal belief. That's all that is. I would say this to you. I would hate it if it happened and he was to sign with Dallas because I would hate it for Dak Prescott. And all joking aside, Dak Prescott deserves better than this. The man passed for nearly 5,000 yards. He had 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, okay? The man has not missed a game in 4 years. In his 4-year career, he has never missed a game. It was back page news when he missed a practice. This is who this guy is. He's a consummate professional. He's a leader. He doesn't get himself in trouble. You know, he's an extension, an umbilical cord to some degree of Jerry and Stephen Jones. And what he has done in terms of bringing stability, decorum, professionalism to the Dallas Cowboys cannot be measured. And when you look at why they lost, it ain't his fault. It was the Blake Haaland, forgetting your number one receiver, Amari Cooper, forgetting to give the $90 million man with $50 million guaranteed in Ezekiel Elliott, the Leighton Vander Esch getting injured, Sean Lee in and out injury-wise, you know, some questionable things with their secondary, can't make up their mind who their defensive coordinator is, you know. I mean, everywhere you turn, there are so many things to point to about the Dallas Cowboys that are wrong that don't even start with Dak Prescott. For him to not get signed last year and to play through this season the way that he did and to perform the way that he performed, as young as he is, as durable and reliable and as trustworthy as he is, it would be an absolute travesty if any other quarterback was on Dallas other than Dak Prescott
I'll
next
tell you
season.
something else. We don't even have to, like, take it that far. Dak Prescott better than Tom Brady right now. I don't think that's a hard call. Dak Prescott right now gives you a better chance to win than Tom Brady does. I think if Dak Prescott were playing for Bill Belichick, they probably advance. First of all, he's 20 years younger. He reminds me a lot of Tom Brady, of a young Tom Brady, in the sense that everyone compares him to Russell Wilson. But sure, Russell Wilson also reminds me of Tom Brady, not in terms of the mobility, but in terms of a game manager, be big on third down, get us in field goal range and, you know, like keep it close and be a good leader. Dak has those qualities, but he's not 42. He's 23 and he can move. I'd rather have Dak Prescott, no matter what team I had, than Tom Brady next year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube.
For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app.
And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.